Hello everyone, Ryu17 here again, and today I'm playing more of Fran. Sorry about that, lack of sound at the beginning. I was doing some testing on my sounds, and some things I still can't figure out how to do, but anyways, here we go. You'll remember last time we turned the sisters back to what they originally were, presumably. So I have a key. Because I know the key does not work on Mr. Midnight's cage. And because I saw a keyhole here before, it was obvious that it had to be this. And this is the one complaint I have with Fran. Sliding tile puzzles. They are not fun. I don't know why they even exist. They're just annoying. I can't remember what gear is supposed to get there. That one can't be moved, so obviously not that one. Okay. Like I said, I do not like these puzzles. They are not fun. So yeah, I know how to get it there. I just can't remember how to actually get it there. So I'm going to pause the video here, so you don't have to keep watching me try this entire thing. Then I will come back as soon as I have it. Okay, I believe I have it. Let's see if I am right. And there we go. Forgot about those. If you can just bear with me a moment, I need to edit the scene here a bit. That's better. Sorry, but if I've got a face cam, I want to actually, be visible. What is this? What is this? Two skeletons? They are kind of small, like me. I can imagine who these two are, that I'm not a killer. I'm still not certain on that point. Sister Promise, we Claire and Mia Buhamet, and as you can see they do resemble the girls from the asylum, and they're even on an asylum bed. We, Claire and Mia Buhamet, promise to revenge the unfair destiny it were decided for us. With blood and tears, we promise that we will kill him and bring our bodies back. We won't stand this any longer. Even though we are sisters, we hate each other. And we will always hate each other. Nothing will ever change that. But now, with our bodies attached to each other, we can't complete our task. The strongest will live forever, and the weakest will die. Mother must die. Ew. Maybe that mommy wasn't a good mommy at all? She may have sent them in for medical testing. Depends on how you interpret this game. My mommy was very good. She hugged me many times. That's a blue rosette. I like it very much. Duotine? My pills are called Duotine too. But they got the yellow ones. I wonder what the difference. A pink rosette? Pretty hair decoration. Oh, two-headed doll. It must be really old. It's also quite dirty. I guess it's because they played a lot with it. My toys are also a bit dirty. I miss playing with my dollhouse. Shiny stuff. It looks like a necklace. And I forgot to grab the important item, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh dear, this must be the key to the cage, finally. Alright, so now we go up here for Mr. Midnight. Just to show you the change here. No more screaming two-headed baby. Oh, a sleepy doll. Would you please sing for me? Ah, you don't want to? Huh. Oh, that's okay. I can sing for myself. Alright, have a key. Let's unlock that cage. I think this is the key. It worked, my dear kitty. It worked. Come out. Let me hug you. Oh, this feels so good. I'm free. I'm wrong voice. Oh, this feels so good. I'm free, Fran, my good friend. You're free, my dear. Now it's time to go home. Yes, let's go. I've seen people mention in other players' videos about how everyone gives a cat a deep voice. It's just a natural thing, I think. It's Mr. Midnight, he needs to have a deep voice. I forgot about the animations there. Because he is a cat. There's probably some other differences in this room from before too, but I really don't care what they are. And do I have... Yes, I do. Okay. I did it, Sir Toad. The girls are gone. That is perfect. Now I can leave this place and go to my family. I want to do that too, sir. I finally found my kitty. I just want to go home now and be with Aunt Grace. But how will you get out of here? There's no boat. I thought you could help us get out of here. I would love to help you, but I'm too tiny. Even though my body is quite moldable, it would be impossible to carry you both to the other side. Let me think about it. Don't leave us yet, please. Well, we have an item specifically for molding objects. Specifically for molding dough. And again, this is one of those puzzles that took me a ridiculously long time to figure out my first playthrough. Take this, Toad. It may help. I'm not a bakery bun. But you are all slimy and soft like dough. You're right. It may work. Here it goes. That is so disturbing. It worked. It really did. I'm so big and I feel gorgeous. Great, let's go. Come, Mr. Midnight. Before I continue on to my personal favorite section, I want to let everyone know that starting on Monday, I'm going to be attempting 2 videos each day for the week. Only for that week. The one video will be Pokemon based and the other will be the normal days video. So, yeah. This is just to celebrate the 20th anniversary, and the game's coming out on next Saturday. Great, let's go. Come, Mr. Midnight. Sure, Fran. I only have one complaint. That giant toad is staring at me. What are you talking about? He wants to help us, that's all. Alright, if he tries anything, I will scratch him. That's okay, but try not to hurt him so much while we're sitting on him. The water is deep, and we don't know what kind of creatures are in there. If we fall in the water, we could die, kitty. Oh, I promise I won't scratch the toad. Let's go. Hey, girl, before we go, I forgot to give you something. I saw you in this picture, so I thought it was yours. As you may remember, that went down the sewer in the first chapter. And this book was with it, too. Leon. Oh, Toad, you found my family photo. Thank you very much. I thought I lost forever, but the book is not mine. Oh well, take the book as a gift. It's always healthy to read. It has many pictures. Wow, thank you. I like pictures. Well, let's go now. Yes, here we go. Hold on tight. That's so disturbing. And here we go, my favorite section. Claymation Frogger. Okay, let's wait for the best one to come. That was embarrassing. There we go. I believe there's 3 sections of this. Okay, need to wait for another thing to come from the other side. There we go. There we go. And whoever designed this must have had a good amount of fun with it. Need to wait a bit more. Really? There we go. That was close. Here we are. Jump off me now. Let's go, kitty. Well, now it's time to go home. I hope you find your family soon, Sir Toad. Thank you. You too. Farewell. Goodbye, sir, and thank you for the ride. Fran, what should we do now? Find the way back home, kitty. Do you see the sky? It's dawn, and really soon all the scary things will disappear. Ah, I'm so hungry and sleepy, I want to go home now. Me too, kitty. We'll find the way. I'll do my best to help you, my dear. Let's go. First, let's take a look at the book here. I found myself hunting the truth, but finding the unexpected. I found what my senses couldn't show me. I found the truth that relays silently in the unknown. Leon Castillo. I think it's pronounced Castillo because I think it's a French name. One of the 1,000. Of course, those masks will look very similar to the ones that popped out when I finished the gear puzzle. Which did not take me as long as I was expecting it to, by the way. Many faces. This looks intriguing. Are the faces crying blood? Leon Castillo. One of the 1,000? I wonder what that means. July 11th, 1908. My name is Leon. I'm currently 92 years old and living alone in a little house far away from the city. I have to admit, I never was fond of jewelry, houses, or clothing. Since childhood, I always talked to animals, plants, and insects, and even though I never got a response, I never quit. This is going to be coming up very soon. If you're reading this, maybe it's because you're looking for answers, maybe you can see things that others can't, or you can feel what others avoid. But you can listen to the silence and become one with everything. And there's a portrait of presumably him. Mr. Leone is old and seems sad. Let's see what he wrote. Maybe you can see things that others can't. Oh yes, that sounds a lot like me. Interesting. December 17th, 1875. So of course those are the shadows we've been seeing. I can't stop it. I can't control it. I see the black shadows everywhere. The blood, the messages, the screaming, all the pain. I can't figure out why this is happening to me. The black shadows. I can see them too. They're everywhere. December 19th, 1875. I had a vision. I'm still breathing fear. I feel at war with my own mind. One of the shadows came down from the sky. I thought it was an angel. Its name is Remor. I mentioned before that I accidentally spoiled something in the last video. This is what it was. Its name is Remor, Prince of Darkness from the Fifth Reality. It talked to me, played with me, and showed me all the terrors. It told me that I was the key to its existence. Cry because it hurts. Inside my head, the Stone of Wisdom inside my head. Oh! Something else that's going to be coming up. Cry because it hurts. Creepy. Huh? The monster is making other people sick too? Inside my head, the Stone of Wisdom. January 13th, 1876. I can see myself around. The other me tell me lies, talks about all the pain and suffering in my life. The other me wants me to commit suicide. He smiles while pronouncing the words, "Kill yourself." And I have tried, hypnotized by his words. There's always something saving me at the end. It must be the love to live. Again, those words are going to be very, very important. Poor Mr. Leone. I like the drawings though. Ah, that's nice. It must be the love to live. January 15th, 1876. I meet a shadow for the first time. It talked to me. The race is called the Kamalas. They hunt weakness and pain. I asked it about the possession of human bodies and said, "We are born and feed from fear and the uncontrolled illness of human mind. We are invisible to them, but our existence grabs every single living cell of the body until the end." After that, it started raining, and it walked away from me, leaving a black oily path after it. I believe water may purify them. Arg, this creature... I wonder why people can't see them. They exist and make people sick. Maybe that's the point, to realize they exist and get rid of them. January 16th, 1876. After seeing the Kamalas reacting to water, I thought of trying a little experiment. Last night I encountered something amazing. The Kamalas transformed into a new kind of creature when exposed to water. The metamorphosis was painful to watch. After the terrible screaming, the Kamalas calmed down and started to cry on the ground. It felt like the pain was disappearing after a few minutes. A bright and peaceful being was rising in front of me. And of course, we saw one of those beings earlier. All the way back in the junkyard. Hee hee, they melt like wicked witches in fairy tales. Ah, peaceful creatures. If I looked like them, I would go around scaring bad people. It felt like the bright creature could read my thoughts. I thank you for waking me up. I was suffering. I must go where I belong. Its thirsta awaits. All of the locusts must go there after waking up. If you wish to see the light, come with me. You have the key, it said. I didn't answer. After a while, it faded away. The locusts, and there's the key. Read thoughts? I think that's a bit scary. Me too, Fran. Me too. I guess we're always afraid of things we can't understand. Especially if they seem nice. February 2nd, 1876. I was reading my writings to see if I'm missing something. I recall Remor from the Fifth Reality. If there's a Fifth Reality, there must be at least 4 more. I was thinking that Ithursta may not be a city in this world, but a reality by itself. I wish all answers came to me. I deeply regret the fact that I didn't accept the Velocus invitation. Since I saw the Velocus, I keep seeing this diagram spinning in my head and a single sentence. Time is the rhythm of your perception. Again, important. Coming up very soon. I don't understand the drawing. It looks interesting though. Maybe it's to show how time looks like. March 15th, 1876. Got a visit from my son, Brian. I told him about the things I've seen, but he didn't want to hear and left. I don't blame him. I understand that the reality presented before my eyes is invisible to most people. I wish I could find a friend just like me, because my son, he thinks I'm insane. Lonely with no family, huh? You should get a cat, Mr. Leone. Mr. Leone. My son thinks I'm insane. Bah, you're not. I can tell. July 25th, 1876. My body and mind are beginning to understand the pattern. Life becomes quite easy to control when you cut all social laws and only apply our reality laws. Because they are not only laws, but also behaviors. Chemical behaviors, natural laws. Without those behaviors, without those laws, we wouldn't exist. Sometimes I wish to be a leaf on the ground, calm while dying. Again, important. I think I have to study some chemistry to understand what he means. It can be fun to understand how we are built and such. Ow, he seems sad. That's sad. November 11th, 1876. Last night, after the storm, a huge creature visited my garden for a few seconds and then disappeared. I found a strange bottle with a pink liquid inside in the same spot the creature landed. I can't fully understand the contents of the bottle. I have found red blood cells in it and bacteria not yet recognized. The bacteria seem to get rid of unusual behaviors in any kind of living creature. I poured some of the pink liquid on a dying plant and it bloomed after a few minutes. I cut my finger to test the liquid with human tissue and it cured it after a few seconds. This bacteria may work as a platelet and white blood cells, but at very high speed. What creature can that be? Oh, mysterious pink water. Hee hee, good for the plant. That got better and bloomed. November 22nd, 1876. I dream of thousands of black cats surrounding my house, big yellow eyes staring at my sleep. And we have some pages here. Beings in the Thirsta are varied from roots to giant insects. Roots are the first in this reality. Insects came later. I learned their language and numerology. Wow, I love the pictures. Many kittens and kellers. Oh, Thirsta. It feels like fresh air is coming from the book. Looks like somebody ripped off some pages here. The Grateful Locus is the beginning of the first reality, Primeve Light. The Locus shield. The Locus body structure is quite different from ours. They're made out of photons and sound waves. They're also both male and female. When the youngster reach age 290,792,459, they're crowned with the shield. We have the alphabet here. I won't bother trying to read it. It's not that important anyway. Are those letters? They sound funny. Oh, I like the mask. I guess they call it shield. 299,792,459 years old? Well, that's old. Zeark, creation of the Grateful Locus, King of Thirsta, second reality, life. So we have light as the first reality and life as the second. February 13th, 1877. Being in Thirsta feels like becoming what you can't understand on Earth. It's where leaves sing while falling off the tree and the water whispers its wisdom while you drink it. Ah, beautiful creatures, I love them. I like the trees and crystals and the grass, everything. The wisdom in the water? Pandora, creation of the 5 realms of essential existence. Free, resides in the human world, third reality, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter, consciousness, practice of will. So Pandora, presumably that means that Pandora's box is the reason that the separate realities were created. Which fits in well with the whole shadow light theme going on. Cenercity, the end of vibration when both ends of opposites are the same degree, resides in the third and fourth reality, death. Earth, that's my planet. Senersty. Death. Mabuka is the end of light. Wow, many heads. That creature must spend a lot of time thinking. Blood everywhere. The end of light? March 25th, 1877. Mother Mabuka is letting me go. I've spent 15 days here in Mabuka's den and I'm tired. I don't need to hide from pain anymore because it's part of me. It feels like love. It's everywhere and in everything. I enjoy crying, I enjoy laughing, I enjoy being alive. If dark things from dark are so dark, how do they find each other? Maybe they like it dark because they are so ugly. And they're so ugly that they prefer not to see each other. No date recorded. I'm getting ready for the journey back home. Mabuka sent me to the endless limits of Mabuka's den, and I'm waiting for the Luciferns. I had to become friends with them, or to be more precise, become one of them. Luciferns gather in filaments. That's why they look like they are growing hair, and the big face is mostly for communication purposes and to scare the predators. I hope my body can survive the journey. That must be Mr. Leone sitting there. Are those the shiny insects? Where's the hair comb? October 2nd, 1878. Gravity collects particles to create new ones. It's the creative force, and with creativity, evolution is inevitable. And then we have ripped out pages. What is this? The drawing to the left looks like an antenna. Oh no, somebody ripped off the rest of the book. I'll never know what happened to Mr. Leone. So there's the book. Before, I'd actually read the book after the next section coming up, so I did not realize all the connections. So now I do. Alright, pills here while I'm at it. I don't think I did the pills there before. Wow. Oh dear, a baby skeleton. I guess I didn't make it in time. Good night and sweet dreams. You'll notice Mr. Midnight does not follow us into that world like some other things do. Please don't freeze on me. Okay, it's gonna crash, isn't it?